Ladies and gentlemen, buckle your imaginary seatbelts and prepare your taste buds for adventure and your eyeballs for beauty. Because we are taking a wild, history-soaked, sun-drenched, slightly sarcastic roller coaster ride through the magical madness that is Malta. First stop, the majestic Gozo Island. Ah yes, Gozo, Malta's quieter, more introverted sibling. If Malta were a nightclub, Gozo would be the shy guy in the corner reading ancient scrolls about Phoenicians. But don't be fooled. This island is a Mediterranean supermodel in disguise. It's basically a historical buffet where the Phoenicians, Romans, Arabs, Sicilians, French, and British all came for a nibble. Apparently, no one could resist. Now, if you're into temples that are older than your grandma's sarcasm, feast your eyeballs on the Ggantija Temples. These Neolithic stone giants are like the Stonehenge of the Mediterranean, only with more sunshine and fewer tourists pretending they're druids. Not a history nerd? No problem. Hike the rural paths like you're starring in a medieval fantasy series, because let's be real, you are. And if walking makes you sweat, trade those hiking boots for fins and dive into the crystal clear waters. Scuba diving here is so good. Even fish book their vacations to Gozo. Next up, Marsakslok, pronounced Marsashlak, bless you. This fishing village is the kind of place where time slowed down and never picked up speed again, and we love that for them. With a whopping population of 3,534, yes, the goats are included, this place is basically the Pinterest board of Maltese charm. Marvel at the colorful fishing boats called luzzas, which look like someone gave toddlers paint and said go wild. And they did. Marsakslok is where you don't eat seafood, you experience it. Picture this, fresh fish caught 5 minutes ago by a guy named Salvu who's been fishing since the cradle, cooked by his cousin Maria who cooks like her ladle is a wand, and served by a nephew who probably moonlights as a local DJ. It's a whole vibe. Now tighten your life jackets, thrill seekers, because we're heading to the Blue Grotto. Oh yes, the Blue Grotto, because apparently Malta said, hey, let's make some sea caverns so blue and sparkly it'll make your phone camera cry from joy. Located just a short hop from Zurich, yes, that's a real place and not someone sneezing. This natural wonder is the stuff mermaid legends are made of. Sail through glowing water as your boatman casually says, that's where they filmed a scene for a movie, while you scream internally because it's just so blue. Like, how is it even legal to be this photogenic? Mother Nature. Pro tip, wear sunglasses, not just for style, but because the sunlight reflecting off that neon ocean glow will blind you into nirvana. And finally, the ancient, mysterious, and eerily fabulous Mdina. Mdina. Malta's former capital, currently auditioning for the role of most dramatic historical diva in the next season of Game of Thrones. This is a walled city with only 250 people living inside. 250. That's not a city, that's a stubborn WhatsApp group chat. But don't let the size fool you. Mdina is like a Renaissance painting come to life, but with less plague and more gelato. Nicknamed Città Vecchia, Old City, and Città Notabile, Notable City, Mdina is basically the aristocratic grandma of Malta. Walk its silent streets, yes, it's called the Silent City, and feel judgment from stone buildings that remember when knights wore real armor, not cosplay. When the wind whispers through the alleys, it's probably just a 12th century ghost reminding you to respect the architecture. Or maybe it's just the breeze. Either way, spooky and charming. So there you have it, dear travelers of imagination and lovers of exaggeration. Malta, a tiny island nation bursting with beauty, seafood, sea caves, and ancient sass. Whether you're here for temples older than common sense or seas bluer than your ex's apology texts, Malta's got you covered. Now go forth, book those flights, pack those sandals, and remember, in Malta, history doesn't just live, it parties. Malta. End scene. MIC drop.